the benefits. So what are the benefits of the cloud computing? So the first benefit is that it is a device independent, right? Okay, so let me see. Yeah, so maybe I can walk through this. Okay, so benefits of cloud is that it is a device independent. So cloud computing, it offers because you can access it from the network, right? Anywhere from any point of time. So it does not depend on device. You can access it from your laptop, from your mobile. Okay, as long as you have the connection from the device to the cloud resource via internet. Your internet is up and running, and you do have the required privileges. Then you're good to go. So you can use it from your phone, tablet, laptop, anywhere. So there is no dependency on the device. It's not like that the application will not work from mobile or it will work from laptop. So those kind of dependencies are not there. So that is what we call as the device independence. Second part is the universal access. Yeah, the cloud resources can be used on demand from anywhere at any point of time via the internet. So cloud resources that can be used on demand from anywhere and any time via internet. So that is universally accessed. We have increased productivity and lower cost because the cloud model is OPEX based instead of CAPEX. Okay, so there are two models. One is the OPEX and CAPEX. So do you know what exactly is OPEX and what is CAPEX? So basically something which is physically existing, right? You have to pay the capital for that. Be it a land, factory, right? Manufacturing unit, machine, servers, right? So you have to pay for that, correct? Device. I mean, if you are purchasing a land, right? So that is the example of capital expenditure. So what it means that since here we don't worry about the data centers, right? Data center is a building, right? It will be building or something, some location, right? We don't have to worry about that. Similarly, we don't have to worry about the underlying hardware or servers, right? Because those are already will be taken care of by the Oracle here, the provider. So it means that our capital expenditure will be reduced, correct? The cost will be lowered. So what we need to worry about the operational part, so OPEX. So then comes the second part of the thing is that OPEX. OPEX is nothing but your operational expenditure. So the cloud model is operational expenditure, which means that based on our usage, so how much service we are using, we have to subscribe that. So we have to only pay for that. We don't have to pay for the underlying land, or the construction site, physical machines, servers, because those things are automatically taken care by the provider. So we have to only pay for what we are using, the service. So that is why this model is OPEX based instead of the CAPEX. So there is no upfront cost for the customer to set up and purchase the infrastructure. That's what I told you, right? For every project. Most cloud computing services are pay-as-you-go model. Okay, so you have the increased productivity because the team members. Okay, also the thing is that since it is accessed via internet, so the team members can view and share the information also easily. So let's say you have a diverse team located in different locations of the geography. So some people are working from India, some are working from US, some are working from UK. So since you have that access and you have this subscribe to the service, so your team members also can access it, right? So those kind of facilities or benefits you can get it from the cloud. Okay, increased productivity and lower cost, the same thing. The cloud-based service often offers extra bells and whistles like integrating the social media capabilities, machine learnings, AIs. So your productivity will also increase, right? And at the same time, the cost will also be lower. The latest security technologies, when we move to the cloud provides the latest security technology, yeah, which has the traditional data center security plus the additional securities like threat prevention, threat detection, threat mitigation, redundancies, so legal compliance. So all basically we have advanced security technologies also whenever you're moving to cloud, so that your data, so basically your data is safe. Also, it is not breaching any constraints. Okay, so those kind of things will automatically taken care by the provider. So you don't need to worry about those things. So Oracle, let's say if you're subscribing to the Oracle cloud, then Oracle, it is the responsibility of Oracle to make sure that those technologies are there in place. But yes, the data part, the security of data and all those things, that you need to make sure that you are properly applying some security rules and all those things, that is under your control. Okay, increasing reliability and the storage capacity. With the cloud, we have the increased data reliability, yeah, because due to cloud computing self-adjusting functionality, less downtime and better allocation. Okay, the cloud computing reduces the recovery time. Okay, so here we have something, some concept as redundancy. So redundancy, okay, you guys aware of what is redundancy is all about? When you say the application is highly available, the downtime will be 99%. It will basically we'll say the zero downtime. Normally it is not zero downtime, but when we say this word like highly available, reliable, downtime zero, what exactly is all about? Whenever let's say you are running application in the cloud, so we need to make sure that the downtime is less, right? Let's say if the application goes down, uh, then it needs to be back up by as soon as possible, right? So how it is possible in the behind the scenes, what will happen? There is a concept of redundancy. So we have the same copies of the application running in different servers, so that if one goes down, then there are multiple servers which is ready to pick up the burden of the operation, and that too should happen in very short period of time. Okay, so those things, so we don't need to worry about those things. So automatically those things will be taken care of by the provider. Okay, so which means that as a consumer, we face those, we don't have to worry about those underlying challenges. So our job is to make sure that our application is up and running almost all the time. Even if it goes down, it should be back. How it is managed, how it is taken care, that is the responsibility of the provider. So when I say the word increased reliability, so basically it is nothing but we make sure that I mean, if anything goes down or anything gets attacked, then all those things are up and running by quickly as soon as possible. Okay. So other thing is the storage capacity. So storage capacity, I told you right about the rapid elasticity. So there I have given an example of the CPU cores. Similarly, we can increase the storage also. Okay, so it can be done dynamically. So let's say if you have allocated some 10 gigabytes of space, and the space once you need to increase the space, so you can do that dynamically. So storage space also can be expanded without a need to contact a third party, because here it is on-demand self-service. You don't have to rely on different teams, right? Because we have the UI, we do have the privileges, we do have the power to do that. So if a storage capacity wants to increase, you can do that. If the compute capacity want to increase, you can do that. So that means that those kind of dependencies are eliminated. Okay. So it means that less hassles and less time wasted on the managerial task. Then other part is the easy governance and control. With the cloud, we have easy governance and control, because any change to the business process or the technology platform, okay, it will introduce a risk, right? So here, as I told you, right, so we do have the monitoring service, the management service, using which we can control, we can have a check. Okay, we have defined some policies. Okay, all those things are there in place, which will make sure that everything is under the control. Okay, we can easily monitor that whatever things are there, it is, we can, there is no misuse or somebody is breaching the things. Those things is easily governed. So that is what is called the easy governance. Okay. Complete and integrated platform. The cloud solution is a complete and integrative solution due to the fast and reliable data synchronizations, okay, which also eliminates the redundant data and improves the operational efficiency. The cloud offers easy migration. It supports 6 hours of migration. Basically, you can rehost, re-platform, repurchase, because there are different hours actually. So all refactor, retire, retain. The customer have all the flexibilities. Basically, from one single integrated platform, they can do all these operations if they have the appropriate privileges. Easy migration and instant software updates. Yeah, when we move to the cloud, we can enrich and extend our existing applications. Yes. So normally, what will happen? There are some applications which you migrate to the cloud. We normally use the word, right, cloud migration. So we make sure that we can migrate to the cloud smoothly without facing any issues. So migration path is also easy. Okay. And the cloud computing gets updated automatically, yeah, for any software updates resulting in new features. Okay, so as and when, let's say in Fusion, there are some new features coming up, so it is taken care automatically. Okay, as and when they are released. Okay, and also ensuring the round the clock maintenance of the cloud servers, including the security updates. So basically, all those McAfee updates, all the security patch updates. Okay, any new features, so everything instant updates will happen. You don't have to worry about that. So manually, you don't have to do that. Okay, so it will be automatically taken care of by the provider.